Yo, 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 what is going on, AoEM Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Alliance. So we're going to look at everything the Alliance has to offer as far as the tech, navigating the interface screen, helps, claiming gifts, etc. So anything and everything you want to know about the Alliance, we're going to cover. Again, as a member, we're not running our own Alliance per se, but we should at least be able to show you a decent amount of what you can do, potentially also with the exception of maybe placing flags, but we will go over at least a little bit of that because it all is pretty consistent in theory. As always, if you enjoyed the content, make sure you give us a because it always helps. With that in mind, let's go ahead and start off. Also, I want to kind of go over some settings real quick, just to kind of show some people what I've done. I have adjusted some settings here as far as what's generally available. And so as we go, right, there are some notifications. I guess maybe I'll kind of go over that maybe later, but let's start off by doing, we'll go graphics. So that's kind of what I messed around with. So I'm messing around with the graphics a little bit. I ended up going to SHD. I may end up going to HD. That was what we were doing earlier. So I did adjust a couple of things here, right? We ended up enabling high FPS. I did have vertical sync enabled, but it just went off. I'm trying my render quality on high, and then also for super resolution. I just want to see what it does, if it adjusts anything for me or makes it just look a little better. I think my reaction speed, or as far as when I'm clicking, it does feel, at least at the moment, a little bit smoother. This isn't maybe as smooth. I still feel like the top banner is stuttering, just even if it's ever so slightly, even when I move this around. But also keep in mind, I am playing on an emulator, right? This is not on a mobile device where my mobile play is a lot smoother than the emulator is, at least thus far. Okay, now let's go ahead, and I think I have everything that I need. So let's hop right in. Here we go. So starting with, there's a few things. We'll just kind of work our way maybe for what we can see visually here, and then we'll click on each of the areas and kind of show you what we have. So we start off with the Alliance. You got the banner, language selection, rules. In this, you could see here we have alliances for the rules. I like how you can pop this out. They have the kick thing. I don't know what these ones. Oh, hang on. Maybe I can translate these. Oh, I see hive and activity. Okay. So you have, oh, interesting. So you have a rule for the Alliance. You have a rule on what it means to kick, which says 7 days of inactivity without prior warning. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Like how you have, this is actually like really well done here when I think about this. So basically you're having categories of announcements or standards that you're able to set within the Alliance that you can see as an announcement. That's actually pretty cool. Hive. This tells you as soon as possible, kind of join the group. Activity talks about kind of what your activity level is. I mean, I'm not mad at this. I like that you're able to break it down. The only thing that I wish this was here, like I wish they had these here and you could click on them and then the announcement would pop out here. This is just too small of a viewing area, and I just wish that this was bigger over here to the left. But I do like the fact that they have these kinds of header breakdowns that you have for particular types of announcements or information that you would want to display. I imagine this is like a report feature. Yeah. So then we have the settings here for the Alliance. These are basic settings. You can see name, abbreviation, Alliance announcement, application only, language is French. I can't change anything. Permissions denied. And then you also have other alliances. So I'm assuming that these might be other alliances that are in the area, possibly. Or excuse me, I should say that are in the same region. We can see here, I guess these are just some. Oh, I see. These are examples of what those would look like. Understood. Then we get to the area we're in, region. Number of members we have are land power. Tukris is leader, leader, members, land power, and then the region of the zone 1 name that we are in. Then we get to some of the icons over here. We'll kind of start our way left, right, and then we'll do the ones at the bottom. So with something like territory, we'll go into, and this is pretty standard, right, across a number of kingdom builders. Hang on, sweetie. And when we see these, we end up having the daily resource rewards at the top. Tells you when those refresh, when you can claim those. You have an alliance power breakdown for city power versus alliance power. We have the buffs. We also have what our total resource bonuses are per hour. We have city here, which tells us that we have one level 3 city. I wonder if I can click on this if it'll take me there. Oh, it doesn't. See, that would be dope. Oh, well, it might still list that if I go to cities over here. So there could be an option as well. But I like how it lists out all of the cities and all the strongholds in the area. You can see here on construction, we have 2 for level 3 construction, military facilities that it'll show you as well with the different levels. And then here are the plaques. Again, I'm still want to figure out the plaques. Let's go to territory. So here, this is where you're able to build flags. You can see we have one building now where we can send 1, 2, able to build it. I wonder if I can click build here. Done on permission. But if I go here, it should take me to the chords. Oh, see, this is the only thing that bugs me right now is that for certain things, when you're in the city and you're going out of the city, it makes you load. And respectfully, I just feel like that's such like an older way of how it goes. But again, it's beta, right? So maybe that will be improved on. It's just, I should be able to click that and it just smooth transitions out of the city onto the map and then just navigates over to the flag, right? And this is just basically where you can reinforce, right, if we want to help to build. And then we'll end up going, where were we here on the next one for territory? We were, let me see, I don't know if we finished everything. Yeah, we have gathering centers for wood, food, stone, and gold. We have a supply depot for event buildings. And then we have a city. I wonder what the supply, interesting on how that differs. Event buildings, where's that? Where's the supply depot? Is that just like a general thing? Oh, interesting. Oh, it's lumber. Oh, I see. Maybe that just shows the active one that we have there, where people can go and gather. Right? What happens if we click on that? It says no rewards. Huh. Okay. Thought that actually might have been something, but maybe we were wrong there. Okay, let's go to cities. So you can see here that we have land power right for one town that we've captured. If we go to that town, you can see that we have swords and attack plus 5%, garrison, durability, and we have some build, reinforce, rally. I don't know. I probably don't have permissions to click build, huh? Oh, I can. So click, and we'll probably do this more in the map breakdown, but wow, interesting. So you can build these things within the city in order to make it. Oh, interesting. I guess I'm assuming these are maybe buffs that you give. So this is building time, maximum 3, science 3. Oh, wow. So this will increase our research speed. Wow. So you can actually so capturing cities almost seems pretty important because it gives you these opportunities to build some of these things that could increase research speed, building speed, and other parts for the actual players there. Wow. Facility research speed increase. This is science research, unless this is something different. No, it has to be facilities research speed. So maybe facility is building speed, or unless these apply, development buildings need to be built on foundations. Alliance construction buildings can only be built on foundations unless it's 3. I see. Okay, then we have some town halls. Huh. So I wonder, we'll have to maybe dig a little bit more into this. Politics. So yeah, this is not something that I have within my city. Territory. Okay, there's a supply. Military. Okay. So yeah, maybe these are specific, and then they'll give particular buffs. It says morale increase, land power for the oh, I see. Provides morale for the garrison and city center. Okay. I just wonder what those will do as far as those research ones, because this is our town. Reinforce, daily reward. Oh, let's see here. Elimination ranking. Oh, those are just rankings for how it ended up going. Interesting. I wish there was a little bit more description there. Let's click on the town. Occupation requirements can only occupy others neighboring your alliance territory. Siege stage, declare war on alliance leader. Okay, no, we have that. I don't want to say. I want to say like. Oh, here it is. Once a city is occupied, the alliance can build right here, number 3, can build and upgrade technology buildings on its foundation. Buffs the which is okay. Oh, I see. They just increase the garrison's morale then. Okay, man. I actually thought they were like general bonuses that you could maybe add on because you're investing in the city, and it could increase, and maybe you would get other buffs for your alliance. Oh, wishful thinking on my part for that one. I got my hopes up a little bit. I think we already looked. Oh, no, we looked at the city. Here's construction. Doesn't look like we have anything going here. Yeah. So science, economy, building. I mean, Yeah, I guess this is just a preview. Military facility, we don't have any of those. And then plaques. I wish there was an info button here that said like what the plaques are. It says land power, so it probably has to do something with the territory. Because it is territory, so there has to be something there. Let's go to members. So members, this is the nice thing. I love this. This is something that, listen, if I compare this against Call of Dragons, the fact that the beta for Age of Empires Mobile has this, where it shows you who's online and then exactly how long they've been offline for, is dope. Right? This is something Infinity Kingdom did. I absolutely loved it. This to me is a staple that every kingdom builder should have, and they do it right. It's going in order of hour up to 24 hours, and then it just goes off a day, and then 2 days. Excuse me, and beyond. Totally okay with this. And you can see here, right, 12 hours ago, 3 hours ago, who's online. You can probably even sort this too as well, I would imagine. Let's see here if we can sort this. Oh, it's probably off power. Maybe. I'm not sure. I wish you would tell me what the sorting feature was. But you could see here that you could see all the players. You could see how long they've been offline for, right? This is 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Again, right? Oh, well, I mean, these are a lot. 4 days, right? I probably need to go find another active alliance. But you get where I'm going with this. Is that this is really nice. I like how you could see everyone. I like how you see the power. I like how you see their contributions. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. So you can see their contributions on destructions, eliminations, and everyone has access to that. That's actually really nice. I like how you have that visual there. And the way that they have kind of separated this is well done, where you don't necessarily have to rely on going to like a different area that shows rankings or stats. Now, I still think that's a good idea if you're talking about having those options and tools or utility there for the management, meaning the officers and the leader. Those things I think are actually really good. But this is nice to be able to see that in this kind of a way. We have military power. I see. That's just of the lead. And then we have some permissions, location. Oh, cool. Oh, it's my location. Cool. I wonder, can I click on someone? What happens if I click on someone? Will it? Oh, look at that. It tells me where they are. So this is, who did I click on? May. Let's see, will it take me them? This is cool where you can go to players' locations if you're in the alliance to go and find them real quick. That is pretty cool. I like that. I don't think Call of Dragons has it. I don't even know if maybe Rock does, and maybe it's been added. I just haven't paid attention, given I haven't played the game for a while. But that's nice. I like the member thing. Let's go to war. So we take a look at war. We have all cities, rallied armies, barbarian troop info, and players troop info here for war. Let's go to tech. So tech here, let's start with politics. And I'm just going to click on everything in kind of a short way and kind of read through it. So we have alliance member limit for Great Alliance. Central defense is a town center's durability. Alliance construction. This is politics building limit, science buildings limit, economy buildings limit. This is city walls durability. We have valor in combat. And I don't know if there's a way where I can click on to show you like whatever the max level would be, because I'm not seeing that there. Then we have number 2 for Great Alliance. Increased alliance limit, central defense, which is town durability, alliance wall. Oh, I think these are the same that we just looked at. War tokens limit, wall reinforcement, city wall durability, and then politics building. We have another Great Alliance. Again, tier 3 of what we just looked at. This should be the same. War tokens, yep, another Great Alliance. And then you have a tier 4 and a tier 5 for Great Alliance, right? So I think the alliances start off at 50. Let me see where we're at. 70, 60. And then you're at 75. Excuse me, for what we have. And what's interesting is I think you just get one of each. So it doesn't look like you have to build multiple. It's like you just research it once and then it's done. So we're at 75. You could do this one that puts us at 90. That puts us at 110. This puts us at 130. And then this one is 20. So 150 looks like the soft max that you can get to. I like how it also tells you in the top right corner what alliance we're working on, or tech we're working on in that case. Let's go to science. So we have building specialty. This increases the number of alliance flags that you can build. Grinding tech, production of mills, production of alliance members' lumber camps, including production, quarry, and then mining for gold. Then we have building specialty. Again, increasing alliance flag limits, gathering speed at food resources, wood, quarries. I think this is probably gold. Yep. So this is increasing gathering speed. Building specialty again. Then we have production of mills, so production of the RSS buildings, another building specialty. And then we have this one here, which is production of mills, lumber camps. Okay. And then plan upgrade, gathering speed at, looks like all the resources. And then the last one we have, which is another building specialty at the end. Let's go to the economy tree. We have Alliance Lumber Camp. Okay, so these are for the wood centers or the RSS pits. We have this one, which has increased the wood centers level. Okay, so we have RSS level and unlocking. Then we have Vast Granaries, which is Alliance warehouse capacity. And then we have Alliance Funds weekly acquisition limit. Okay, I wonder if that's for RSS transferring or trading. I have to click on someone's name because I haven't seen if that's an option to be done if you're allowed to transfer resources or not. Increases the Alliance Wood Center level again. Okay, then now we're just increasing. This is just tier 4. Then we get into tier 2 for these ones that we looked at. More RSS for increasing those on the levels for the RSS type pits. Then we have the Vast Granaries and optimized for warehouse capacity, and then the weekly funds acquisition limit, increasing that again. And you can see, it looks like this one goes 500,000 that you're able to do it. This is 250,000. So yeah, it looks like a decent amount there. Then we'll go to military. Superior rally, damage reduction in battles against rallied enemies. So reducing the damage you take. This is swordsman attack and defense increase, pikeman attack and defense, cav, and archers. So another superior rally, they're just reducing damage. Speed advantage, solo marching speed in alliance territories, loss prevention, conversion from losses, greatly wounded. Right, says when the skill is activated, rally attacks against another player's citadel suffered lower troop losses. Charging time 30 minutes, duration 45, cooldown is 48 hours. Wow, those are long. Is it just me or are those long? Rallied attack defense increases attack and defense in rallies. Some additional tier or additional troop type stats, and then we have another rallied attack and defense for increasing that. Let's go to faith. Faith here we have medical advancement, increases the hospital's healing speed. Swordsman rally, so this is increases training speed of alliance member swordsmen, and then just the remainder of the types. We have medical achievements, so another hospital healing speed. Looks like another tier 2 for increasing training speed. This actually could be really good. Faith. Hospital, wow, faith is actually like a really good branch here. Training speed again, metal training speed. Okay, so it's just additional training speed and healing speed. It's actually not bad. I like how they have a kind of a dedicated branch. They actually have, I really like how they have a lot of different branches. I also like, I don't know, I'm just going to say this. I like how you don't have 5 or 10 different levels per the tech, right? Not to say that I'm against that, but I just like it because it feels a little fresh to me for the games that I've played, at least. Then we're in war machines. So we have tower cluster, which is alliance tower limit, trajectory analysis, range of trebuchets, ammo of trebuchets, trebuchet array, which is the trebuchet limit, another tower cluster, additionals, trebuchet array, tower cluster, trebuchet array, tower cluster. I mean, I think we get it. We'll look at the last one, which is 9. So alliance towers limit, and then we have trebuchet limit. Then we end up getting. And then the last one is active skills, can't go down anymore. Loss prevention, it says not yet researched. Oh, but this is, I see, this is the skill there. As you can see, conversion from losses to gravely wounded, 34%. Conversion from losses to lightly wounded, 60%. But yeah, it doesn't look like we have an option to look at anything else. Okay, so that goes over tech. So this is pretty cool. I like how and this is something I absolutely love. I love that they have the Discord icon here, so you can click on this. Now, Grand Cross Age of Titans has this. I think there's a few other games as well. They're just escaping me. But this, I think, is such a win for the kingdom builders, especially for those in alliances, because it just helps you organize your members that much more efficiently and effectively. Having a Discord clickable icon within the game, within your alliance, for your members to click on to go to that group, I think this is just a further testament for a long time now on the recognition of and the impact that Discord has when it comes to organizing, right, large bodies of players, one alliance, multiple alliances. It is just a win. And I think it's nice that you don't have to drop people a link, you don't have to DM them where they then have to copy paste it. You just have a link there where you can click and go. The only difference for me is I would love if they also made these public. So I could click on an alliance, I could look at their interface or their profile page, and I could go and try and join their Discord if I wanted to, because some of these alliances maybe want to grow their communities. And if they don't want to grow their communities, that's fine. Easy way, you just gate your access so people can't see any of your alliance stuff. Again, but you would toggle it. So if you want to have your Discord public, have it public. If you don't want to have it public, don't have it public. You as the leader get to choose. Then we get to War Machine. So War Machine is for, I believe these are the trebuchets here. And you can see powerful long-range war machines that are controlled after reinforcing. The power is maximized when 200k units are garrisoned. And I guess you can see the range on them. I don't know if there's any other details that we can see. It looks like we own 3 at the moment. We're building 1. We have 2 standing by. Yeah. So yeah, I guess maybe there's different levels to it as well. We can see the attack for a level 1, durability. Looks cool. And then the amount of resources that it costs. But it would be nice if there was like some more examples or just some more information. Let's go to the treasury. I don't know what. Oh yeah, I see. So this is for merits. And you can see here, gain merits by defeating other players' troops. Merits exceeding 10k will be reset every Monday. Right? So it looks like you have to spend anything that you get in excess. And then of course we have our Empire coins. But merits, these were some of the items we could spend on. We look at items, some of the other things that we could spend our coins on here. And we'll just show you all of those in case you're curious. Let me go back. So this is just RSS and speed-ups. And then we have items, which are monthly, daily. These are name change scrolls. I think this is a skill scroll used to advance legendary skills and boost their effects. Oh, cool, nice. And then these should be epics. Yep, used to advance epics. And then probably common or rare. Okay, so those are rares. And then these ones are used to unlock the skill Fearless Retribution. So these are unlocking skills. Now, I haven't messed around with these too much, so I don't know if you can just place these skills or edit or swap out skills for other heroes. If this is something around there, or maybe this is a unique skill. Again, I just haven't messed around with this one too much. But you can see there's legendaries, epics. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they're in the sink. And so, yeah, we have these. And, okay, I guess just those 2. Let's go to Arena. So Arena, we have, I believe these are EXP tomes, right? So this is EXP that you can get. This is skill points. So these are used to actually upgrade skills on heroes. We're going to do something on that later, in a later video. Then you have hero medals or hero heads, right? For different tiers of heroes that you can use. So that way you can upgrade their skills, or sorry, not their rank, I should say, that you're able to do there. And then we have a elite recruitment at the tavern. We have legendary arrival recruitment at the tavern, right? So these are ones that you can use. This is Arena Silver, settled based on your daily and weekly Apex Arena ranking. So clearly, this is something that I think is important to do in the arena. We have the Alliance Treasury. This is where you're spending your Alliance coins on, right? So you have Alliance events, member events. This is like kind of what you've obtained so far. These are some of the things you can get. So these are like optional RSS chests. You have speed ups here. You can also get EXP tomes, right? You can get more recruitment tokens, and then you have some sold out. These things, I actually bought 2 of these for, basically these are the relocation items. I don't know if this will go, it doesn't even open. So yeah, these are relocation items that you can do. There's peace shields there. I mean, I think some of the most important things here potentially are speed ups, maybe the recruitment tavern. This is the elite, this isn't the legendary. And then possibly like these are the EXP tomes, maybe the skills even more so, that I'm kind of thinking of right now. I just feel like the RSS is probably you wouldn't get too much. Peace shields, maybe if you're in war. Name scroll, probably not too often. Relocations obviously are important, especially if you're constantly moving in war and fighting. Let's go to warehouse. I think we're doing okay too as well. So warehouse is kind of an overview that you have. And you can see next auto recover time. I guess we're already full, but you can see kind of where we're at right now with things like alliance funds, wood, what the max is that you can have there, details, right? Learned alliance technology, built an alliance building, right? These are all things you're kind of doing there. And then it says about Alliance Warehouse. The basic resource production of the Alliance is composed of occupied cities and resource points within the Alliance territory. Alliance wars, city sieges, and Alliance assistance generate extra Alliance funds. Alliance economic buildings and Alliance technologies can increase the Alliance Warehouse capacity. Okay, cool. So it probably has something to do with like this, maybe the tech and or the cities potentially. And then gifts. This is probably the next thing that I absolutely love about Age of Empires Mobile, aside from the Discord, aside from being able to see kind of the activity times. I love that on the common side, of chests that you get are really just for people being active, right? Like, look at this. An Alliance member defeated a level 10 barbarian. I have never seen an Alliance chest be granted, again, for the games that I've played, where you're getting something, some kind of reward. Yeah, it's not obviously anything major, but the fact is that you're getting stuff for this. Alliance member defeated these barbarians, right? Defeated these barbarians. Like, look at this. Like, you're just getting these for players being active. I absolutely love this. I think this is just another great way where it engages players within the Alliance to hopefully snowball and be even more active. And you can see here, look, member reached feudal age, right? Like, you're just getting stuff for basic progression. Even though they're small amounts, they can add up. And if you have an active Alliance, it really makes a difference. So I love the fact that it's like activity begets activity, right? You're getting rewarded for being generally active. This is something I am not used to seeing, but I absolutely love. And then obviously on the advanced side, this is where it would be more purchases, right, that you're getting. But to me, this almost feels like it is somewhat pretty free-to-play friendly when I'm just thinking about this, because unlike other Kingdom Builders I played where you don't get gifts for every kind of general progression, it's very limited. Age of Empires Mobile feels like with this type of feature, it almost feels as though they're really thinking about the free-to-play players and how this can come off to them. I think this is a big W in my book. Allies will receive an Alliance gift when you first occupy a resource point. Few barbarians increase military power, advance the age, purchase Empire coins, right? So it kind of shows you different ways that you can get, which is what we're seeing, right? Advancing age, defeating barbarians, occupying a resource point, increasing military power. I mean, these are all kind of general, again, progression areas. Then we get to assist. And this is just basic assistance, right? This is where you're just doing helps, essentially, is really all that is. And then it tells you kind of what your refreshes are. I've already maxed out today, I believe, on the amount that I can give. And yeah, so I mean, that pretty much covers everything that kind of has to do, at least as it pertains to the Alliance within the interface specifically. When it comes to kind of placing territories, I know we've shown a little bit of that with kind of how and where you're going. Let me see if we can head back to where our area is. And you can see our area here. I'm just kind of chilling at the moment on the side. But you can see our group, I think it's JRG, just for the Alliance that I'm in right now. If I zoom out a little bit more, we should be able to see their territory. So you can kind of see we're here in red. I think this is the other group, I think, INRA. Yes, I don't know if there's something going down here. We'll have to zoom in a little bit. So maybe there will be. But basically, like we talked about before, on these tiles or these blocks, you will find that somewhere around the middle of them is a point where you're going to end up building flags and/or where you see territory foundations and/or a fort, right? And you can see here, right, that's a flag there. You could see this is an icon, I believe, for our fort. But I still believe that they have to be built on those areas from my understanding. Oh, sorry, that's the town that we took. Let's see if we do have another fort that I can show you. Oh, here we go, fortress. Thankfully, the word translates in a lot of different languages. So we'll zoom in. We'll let that load a bit. And then you can see our fort. But I'm imagining it still has to be built on an Alliance territory, because, yeah, I think so. So, because I don't see anything else here that says that indicates it's a flag somewhere. Yeah, no. So, again, imagining it still has to be built on a territory that you can see. And then at that point, right, you're flagging kind of outward. And that's all pretty standard, right? Just making sure you have enough resources in order to go ahead and place those. But yeah, it's very much kind of tile to tile, right, that you're going. I really want to wait to see some action, man. I really want to see if I can watch some PvP. I have seen one video that I may show off if I'm unable to find some matches. But if you're playing in this kingdom and you know some PvP is going to pop off, please feel free. Let me know. You can reach out to me on Discord. Ping me in game if there's something, but usually Discord is the easiest if there are some fighting. I did go around and look at some of the connecting territories, but I didn't really see that anything was going off. I also looked on World Chat as well, just to see if anyone pinged, for example. I even asked as well if there was any fighting going on. I don't know if you can post coordinates in World Chat. I haven't seen any yet, but maybe you can. I just haven't tested it. So yeah, that pretty much covers the Alliance. right now, at least for what they have in beta. Like I said, I think there's some good things, some strengths, and I think there's some opportunities in it so far. But hopefully that helps, right? Especially for those of you that haven't played yet. If you just kind of want to know what you need to focus on, what you need to prioritize, how you would go about building and flagging. I think those parts are pretty standard. Usually you're just attacking or doing rallies on your opponent's flags to remove them, right? With the exception of kind of how the catapults or the trebuchets work, because we'll have to watch and see for that. But yeah, hopefully that helps. As always, if there's any questions or some content you'd like to see next, let me know in the comments down below. And let me know what you liked, right, about the Alliance. Do you agree, disagree with some of the areas that I thought were really good? Did you find some other areas maybe falling a little flat for you? Or other? Let me know. Anything and everything down below. That's going to do it for me. As always, until next time, I'll catch you all later.